You can know exactly what you're talking about and still communicate in a way that makes people doubt you. Listen to this. Sorry, this might sound stupid and I could be wrong, but maybe we could try something different. Now, listen to this. I have another suggestion. What if we tried this? Same person, same idea, but completely different impression. And I've been wondering how often we unintentionally weaken our own words before other people even get the chance to consider them. The first habit is apologizing when there is nothing to apologize for. Sorry, can I ask for something? Sorry, can I add something? Sorry, I just wanted to say. There's absolutely nothing wrong with apologizing. In fact, knowing how to apologize is a sign of maturity. But an apology is supposed to acknowledge something. If you've done nothing wrong, why are you beginning your contribution by apologizing for your presence? Instead of sorry, can I say something? Try, I would like to add something. Small difference, different energy. The second habit is criticizing your idea before presenting it. This may sound stupid. This is probably a bad idea. I don't know if this makes sense. Think about what you've just done. Before anyone has evaluated your idea, you have already told the room how to perceive it. And sometimes we do this as emotional protection. If I reject myself first, maybe your rejection will not hurt me as much. But here is the problem. Sometimes nobody was planning to reject the idea. You introduced the doubt yourself. The third habit is constantly saying, I could be wrong, but. Now, there are situations where this is appropriate. If you're genuinely uncertain, intellectual humility is a strength. But humility does not require pretending you know less than you actually know. You can be confident and still say, I don't know. You can say, I need to check that. You can say, I was wrong. Because confidence and certainty are not the same thing. Then the fourth habit is speaking too quickly. Sometimes we think fast speech makes us sound intelligent, but sometimes fast speech communicates nervousness. It's almost as though we're saying, let me finish quickly before somebody decides I shouldn't be speaking. Slow down. Let the sentence breathe. A pause is not a mistake. Silence does not mean you've lost control. Sometimes the pause is what gives your words strength. The fifth habit is over-explaining. You make your point, the person understands, but you keep going. You give another example, then another, then you explain why you give the example. Sometimes more words don't make an idea stronger. They dilute it. The sixth habit is making every statement sound like a question. You know what I mean? Where your voice keeps rising at the end, it can make a statement sound as though you are subconsciously asking, was that okay? Again, context matters, but pay attention to it. And the seventh habit is being terrified of filler words. Words like, basically, you know, like, so. These words are not evil. They're not bad. Everyone uses filler words sometimes. The problem is when we depend on them because silence feels uncomfortable. Try replacing some filler words with a pause. At first, that pause may feel like 5 minutes. It's probably 1 second. And here is what I find most interesting about all of this. The goal is not to manufacture some fake version of confidence. It is not to eliminate every maybe. It is not to never say sorry. It is not to pretend you're certain when you're not. That is not confidence. That is performance. Real confidence has room for uncertainty. A confident person can say, I don't know. I need help. I need more information. I need to confirm. I changed my mind. I made a mistake. Because confidence is not believing you are always right. It is being secure enough that being wrong doesn't destroy you. So perhaps the goal is not to sound powerful. Maybe the goal is to stop unnecessarily shrinking your own voice. Pay attention to the way you speak. You may discover that some people are not questioning your ideas. You have simply developed the habit of questioning them yourself. And remember, confidence is not sounding certain, sounding sure about everything. It is refusing to sound uncertain about everything.